Welcome to PJ Live with your hosts, Laurie and Andrea. PJ Live is a fun, fast-paced weekly recap of PromoJournal's content. Tune in for highlights from all of the articles, blogs, vlogs, and podcasts from the week. Then grab your favorite snack or beverage and peruse PromoJournal.com for the content that interests you. But first, here's Laurie and Andrea.
Welcome to PJ Live, a weekly recap of PromoJournal's content. I'm Laurie.
I'm Andrea, and we're your hosts.
Welcome back.
Well, you know what? You were dressed for the weather today. It was so sunny outside. I walked outside thinking it was going to be warm. I'm freezing.
It has been cold all week.
Yeah, I must have been in my house all week.
It feels like summer's over.
It does. Well,
It's
it's not
coming
back
back.
to school. It is coming. The weather is going to be nice, but I think this time of year, back to school, the weather starts changing.
I do like sweater weather.
I do. I'm just not quite ready yet.
No,
You
no.
know.
So we missed you last
But I
week.
love this.
Oh yes, my PPAI WLC
Really
sweatshirt that
nice.
we got as part of our little swag. And you missed our party last week.
I
Come on, Andrea.
How did I miss that?
I don't know. Yep. Woo! Still celebrating.
Oh, still celebrating.
Yes. I got promo today.
Oh, awesome.
So
Where?
I had a crazy morning. I had to bring the dog to the groomers
Oh,
and then to the vet, and
Bella.
she's getting old, so it's a little hard. I mean, we can relate.
Yes.
But when we were at the vets, I was checking
Look
out.
at that.
You know, when you drop $500 on your dog, you should
You
get
get a magnet.
something, but I got a magnet. Yes. So just a little, just leave it. Just a little magnet. I'll have to
Cute.
find
It
somewhere.
was worth the trip.
Sure was. A leash,
she's
a dog bowl, a frisbee. I don't know.
That's true. But
For
a magnet.
$500, maybe that's a good idea. Maybe the more you spend,
You get this. It's the next
Yes.
level.
so
I
if you
like
go in
it.
and it's under $100, you get a magnet. But if
Right.
you're spending almost $500,
if you get this blood work and spend $200, you can have a frisbee.
Yes. Yep. See?
I like where you're going with
Yeah,
that.
I'm
Lori.
onto
Enticing.
something. Mhm.
Yes.
So somebody put that plan together out there and let me know how it goes.
Oh,
Right. And
perfect.
then-
Well, I
wait,
have no.
Before we get started,
Okay.
because I figured you had no promo.
You know me so well.
I did. But you did take a trip out to Utah.
I did, but we were so busy getting her set up. I did nothing on
Nothing.
campus. No,
Yeah.
no, it was so busy. So
Yeah.
next time,
So see?
family
All right.
weekend.
But I bought you a present because I
Oh.
was out shopping and I saw this.
I'm
Andrea's-
from Pennsylvania.
So it's an I Love Pennsylvania book.
Hey, when you're from PA, that's what we call it.
PA.
We love it. Oh my
It's
god.
one of those ABC books.
Oh my, and it has the Amish and everything. They live right down the street from me.
Look at that.
I love it.
Isn't that cute?
That's where my family's from, near there. Oh my
Wow.
God, I cannot wait to read this. Thank you. That's so thoughtful. I've never
so
owned a
welcome.
Pennsylvania book.
I've never seen one. Not like this.
I can't wait. Oh my
Yeah.
God. I love it. That just made me so happy.
See, it's the little things in life.
It is. And I love the little things.
All right. Now
Now we're
down
ready?
to business.
Okay.
Yes, now we're ready.
Starting with the Monday Minute.
Yes.
Ask better questions, Kirby says. Most wise people in the world often lead with great questions.
Yes. And he said that better questions equal a better life.
Wow. I better start asking
Some good ones.
I need a few days of asking questions.
And he said that questions direct your mind to help you find solutions.
That is true. Yeah, it was interesting. And he said it holds the key to wisdom. Yeah, if you're asking, hopefully the person you're asking has the right answers. Otherwise, not so much.
I like
I would ask you questions because I think you would have some really good responses.
you try.
You're gonna make me wiser.
Start trying.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
I don't know. I have wisdom to
You
share.
do.
That's for sure.
And then picks of the week.
All right.
I love these survival tools. Okay. I'm a little bit of a prepper. I mean, I don't do it, but I want to do it. I don't have room in my house to store things, but
So
I
you
love
would have like the shelter
I
in the
want, like,
basement
yes.
with like all the canned goods.
I would love that.
All right, let's see what we have here. Who was up first?
We have Tim Hill.
All right, So Tim, oh, this one.
He
looks
had
good.
the Landon folding tactical knife by Logomark, and he says he uses it daily.
What's he doing? It has a belt clip and a carry pouch.
Yes. And then he said it's stainless steel. It opens easily. Because if you look at that, I would be like, that's going to be really tough to open. But he said, easy open.
Wow.
Yeah.
It looks legit.
It does look legit.
I
I-
would like him to comment and share what he's doing with it every day.
Yes. So yeah, that was what Tim said. And then Rich Graham,
Okay, let's find Rich. Hold on.
let's see,
Yes.
the Roadway Handy multi-tool by Ariel.
I love this because I love anything that's multi.
Me too. I mean, I love the window breaker and the seatbelt cutter, and
Mhm.
the it has scissors, the zoom light on the flashlight,
And
It's
it
perfect.
flashes too in
Yes.
case of an emergency.
I
or-
love that.
Yes. All right.
And then Katie Kaler, she did the Energizer, the pump by Twin Tech, the portable electric tire
Tire
pump,
pump.
which is perfect. It's literally like handheld.
Yeah, you can do a bike, a car, like
Motorcycle, she
those-
said multiple things, but what I love is the size. Like something that small can actually
Mhm.
pump up your car tire.
Amazing.
I love it.
Excellent. Good picks. So you can go over to promojournal.com and click on picks of the week and check out all of these picks from this week and many from other weeks
Yes.
that have gone by.
Lots of good weeks.
And if you click on the social icons, you can share to your platform and it shares a completely end user safe version. We strip it of the supplier's information, the distributor's information, and anything you wouldn't want them to see. So go share away and take a scroll through all of the themes. There's some fun
Yes,
ones in there.
there are.
All right. And then promo or day this week, Brandon did 5 videos for our friends at TechWeld. And I don't know. I think I love a good selfie light. I don't know what that
Yeah.
says about me.
You record all the time.
And
It's
good
important and it
lighting
makes a
is-
difference.
It makes a huge difference.
It makes a difference. I mean, I'm in my Monday meetings and it's so black and everybody else always looks so good. I should
Glowing.
probably get a selfie light. It does help. It,
It
does
does.
help. But then the packable bucket hat, I mean, we are going away to Aruba soon. That would be good for the sun. But they had a lot of great things. Everything was so different.
They did. Excellent. All right. And then building you this week, Kat Hinckley gave us 5 pieces of info for adulting.
Which was great.
It was great. I needed these reminders.
Me too. I actually wrote them all down. I'm like, oh, I could text these like to my kids, because
Yes.
her kids are young
About-
adults too, about the
Mhm.
same age. So, but they were all great. I mean, cut negative people out of your life. Love it. So
Mhm.
true.
Introduce a network.
Yes.
Just get out
Learn
there.
how to introduce
Connections.
yourself.
Yes.
Saving money.
That's
Huge.
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 Taking care of your skin and the rest of your health, which I was just saying to Laurie, I need to get on that regimen.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I love to learning how to express your feelings
Mhm.
and communicate, because I always say I think that 90% of issues could be resolved if people just communicated a little
Yes.
bit better. So we were just having a conversation about that.
Yep.
So that's a really important one too. So excellent advice. And it's for the young adults and
Or a
the
refresher.
yes,
Yes.
a nice life refresher for me. Cliff Quicksell was back with Cliff's notes, and his article this month was about igniting the creative spark within you.
Yes. And it's funny because when you think, when I saw the title of his article, when you think creativity, you think of somebody that knows how to write or somebody that knows how to paint. But I love all of his examples of what creativity is and how it plays such a huge impact in the success of your business. So, and I love all the examples. So you definitely have to give that a good read.
Yeah. And one thing that he did in this article that I love too is there's a section called What Clients Really Want. And he
Mhm.
gave a list of the things that the clients really want.
Yep.
So very thought-provoking, and it gets you thinking about creativity in
Yeah,
a little
because
bit of a different.
I also thought too, oh, well, people are just born with that talent. But after reading his article, there really are a lot of things you can cultivate and get better at. So
Mhm.
good
Yeah.
article, Cliff.
Thanks, Cliff. All right. And then Branding Matters, Jolie Goodson is enjoying her summer hiatus.
Yay.
And we are doing a look back on some of her fan favorites. So this latest episode that we are rebroadcasting is how to connect with your audience with your brand story. And she sat down and talked to Christine Gillies, and this was a fascinating conversation.
Oh my gosh, I enjoyed it very much.
Holy moly. So if you don't know Christine's story, she survived 9/11 and escaped the 87th floor of the World Trade Center. If that doesn't give you
I know.
goosebumps.
She said the plane hit only 4 floors above where they were at, and it took them over an hour to get out. And her explanation of it, it was I just couldn't stop listening.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a sit on the edge of your seat conversation. So if you have not listened to it, give it a listen. She is the CMO of Blackline Safety, and it was just
and she won a huge award. I mean, I don't know when they first recorded that, because this was a replay, but she won Canada's Best Executives.
Yeah.
So she's pretty awesome.
Yep. So give that a listen. I could see why it was a fan favorite, and I loved it. All right. And then on Delivering Marketing Joy this week, Kirby Hasseman sat down with Brandy Weaver. She is an expert in brand partnerships and live events. And this was really interesting to me because they talk about the impact and the importance of live events, but she looks at like budgets for sponsorship. So if a company has a big budget and they're going to sponsor things, they start to look at how and where to spend the money. Right. So their brand is getting.
And is it better for them just to have their own event versus paying somebody else for sponsorships, that you're creating something for yourself
and you're controlling your brand
and your target audience? You get to control who's coming. And so it was really a great conversation.
It was an interesting way to look at
influencer marketing. Isn't that what they said? Yeah.
Yep. So got me thinking about things in a different way. And then Joel Schaefer had the takeaway, and I love this one too, how color is critical to what you sell.
That's true. I mean, if you think of, and every color has like, you associate something with it. But I mean, I think I'm looking right now at one of our studio setups, and the color is what stands out to me. I don't want to give anything away, but
and it does. It makes a difference. And he talked about, are you familiar with Charlie and Brat? And
honestly, I knew it was Brat Summer and all that, but I didn't know what it was about. I actually had to look it up. I'm not very cool anymore. So
but it's fascinating how, if you're not familiar, you got to go Google Brat Summer and figure it all out. And but how that color, that limey green, was ingrained in that whole thing. So it's interesting, the power of color. So give that a read, and he does a nice breakdown of all of the different colors, and some of them can have a positive and a negative.
Yeah.
So
red and blue.
Interesting stuff.
Make sure it aligns with your message.
That's right. Yes. Yep. All right. And then how far did the apple fall?
How did you get into the promotional products industry? And I love how I think there was only one second generation person that didn't get into it with family, but I'm like, it must be so amazing, that the first gen loved it so much. The second gen's like, yes, I want to do this. Exactly.
Yeah, it was interesting. So friends and family, obviously, you hear that a lot. And then there were a few people that said they responded to an ad in the newspaper. So
they were people even probably a little bit older than us, right? That said that. People don't do that anymore.
No, I didn't even think about that. But who's flipping through the newspaper looking for jobs?
Anybody? Do you remember?
Yes, me too. If you'd circle them.
Yes. That's insane. I haven't thought about that.
No.
Wow, times have really changed. Well, then we have the rundown coming up tomorrow. And Infinity Her, we love those caps. They are the sponsor. And Amelia said, first, we need to get our Kleenexes ready. And I don't even want to think about what it means. But Laurie shares a shocking story from a recent outing with her friends. But Amelia lightens the mood.
Of course she does.
With a mishap involving early mornings and in-laws. So that story I'm very anxious to hear about. She always has something funny to say.
She does.
And then she also says, is Disneyland really the happiest place on earth? It depends who you ask.
What do you think?
I don't think it is any longer. I will say I feel like when we were younger, Disney had a different reputation. It meant different things. It was more wholesome. It was, I don't know. I did think it was the happiest place on earth, but not so much anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. As a child, I remember just the, wide-eyed.
But
and
even I
magical.
remember even being in high school, but it's so different from 20 years ago. But I mean, things change. Here I am acting like, oh, woe is this whole time. I've been like, oh, that was a long time ago.
There are no more.
Am I thinking about my
We're not
age?
looking for jobs in newspapers anymore, Andrea.
I don't know. Maybe it's because my kids are going back to school. I'm all of a sudden thinking about how old I am. Jeez. Okay, stop.
Well, we'll have to find out what their thoughts are on the happiest place on earth.
Yes.
So,
do you think it is?
no,
It's still fun.
It is
but not
fun.
the happiest place.
No, I've been recently, and I had a really good time.
Yeah.
And yes, they do a fabulous job, but it is different.
Yeah,
It's
different
definitely
feel.
different. Yes, I think maybe Hawaii might be my
Now
happiest.
that's the happiest place on
Yeah.
earth. Or Turks or Aruba.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, it changes.
it does.
So some people, though, I know still absolutely love
Oh
it.
yeah, I
and
know
go
a
all
lot
the
of
time. So.
Same. I know a lot of people that do that.
All right.
All
Well,
right.
let's see. What do we have coming up next week? So we've been doing a week of trivia in celebration of our 25th year.
Wow.
And we've been giving away $25 Media Tree digital gift cards to our lucky winners. So thank you to Media Tree. That has been so much fun.
So fun.
Next week, we are doing a little scavenger hunt.
And on this show. So tune in.
Yes, there will be a clue that is given. So you'll have to check that out. And we'll be giving away more gift cards next week as well. And then, can you believe it?
Then our trip.
It's going to be
Right?
Labor Day weekend.
No, I can't believe it.
And-
Summer was like this.
And then we are off. Team PC is heading to Aruba. So just wait.
Lots of content coming your way.
Yes, we will be going live from there, I guess. Because who else would fill in for
That's
us?
true.
It's at 3:00. There might be some pina coladas in our future, but
There will be.
there will be. So
Yes.
anyway, but we got a couple weeks
We
before
digress.
that. We do digress. All right. Thank you for joining us. We will see you back here next week. If you have not been looking for the trivia and the scavenger hunt clues, go on to our social media and find those and comment. It is super easy to win. And you get to pick whatever
I
you want. There's
know,
like
it's
200.
so awesome. Their gift cards are amazing.
It is. You just go on and you're like, oh, Shannon Laredo, she was a winner.
I saw that.
And she loves her coffee. So guess what? She picked Starbucks.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's nice.
Can't
You
go
get to
wrong.
pick what you want. So, all right. Thanks
Well,
for
thank
joining me.
you.
And thank you for joining us. All right.